So if you're just now joining us, I'm Lara with Game Nerdz, and we are going to unbox together Lacuna. Now, I have had my eye on this since the moment I saw it in the warehouse. I mean, it jumped out at me from the shelf. I even called Rosa over to look at it. We were so excited about it. So first off, before you even open the game, they have a really great QR code on the back that you scan to learn to play in a minute. And literally a minute, I watched it, and yes, I know how to play now from watching that video. They did such a great job on it, so definitely check that out. And now I can't believe I'm opening this. I'm so excited. All right, look at this beautiful. This is why it jumped out. It's gorgeous. Look at this. I love the color scheme, the aesthetic. It's just immaculate. This is so pretty. And here we go. We just slide this off the top. So nice. Inside we have this here, and that's used. You'll shake out flowers. It's so cool. Okay. All right. So we've got to take off this lid that came out. I'll do the ASMR like people do when they're doing makeup tutorials and whatnot. Oh, look at this little rule book. This is literally the rule book that fits in the circular little can. I just love that. And it goes step by step showing you how to play and different examples of how the board should be laid out. Fantastic, which I just think that's so cool. And again, here's that QR code to scan to learn how to play right there in the front. They even have a pronunciation key right there. Lacuna, a gap between two things. It's the pronunciation key and the definition of the word. Amazing. From the Latin lacus, meaning lake or pool. How awesome. Look, we're all learning together. Isn't this fabulous? Okay, so we have a ruler in here. This is used in the second phase of the game, where you have to take whatever is the flower closest to your handy dandy little pawn. So that's what that's used for. And oh, this bag is nice and hefty. Doesn't that sound nice? This should have our little metal pawns in it. Let's look in here. Oh, they're beautiful. Now this is a 2-player game, so that's why you might not be able to tell totally on camera here, just with this beautiful mood lighting that we have. But we have gold and silver colored pawns here, and they do have a different flower configuration on there for those who might have trouble telling the two apart. So those are split up to the 2 players. So, oh, and they just, sounds nice. We'll make this a dual unboxing and ASMR experience for everybody. All right, what's going to come out next? Spare flowers if you lose one. How nice. And it makes me think of like a seed packet that you buy for your flower seeds. How nice to have that. Oh, so here are the flowers. Here are the stars of the show. We're opening it. We're doing this. Maybe. I thought I was. I might have to rip this open more. Here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I think because it should be able to seal closed every time. But now we've got these, gorgeous, beautiful flowers going everywhere. Oh, look at these colors. Now this is a very different kind of color scheme for a board game, but I don't hate it. I mean, I love that. That's beautiful. Those are our flowers that we use in the game. And this is our playmat. Okay, now I was wondering how they fit this in this tube. It's because it's not a traditional playmat. This is more of a cloth that you spread out on your table. It looks like possibly machine washable, I would imagine. Or at least toss it in the dryer with a wet rag to get the wrinkles out. But, oh, so pretty. It's got the flowers that match our pieces along the edge. And so to play the game, it's literally just spreading the flowers out in just an an even layer across the inside of the circle. And in the rule book, it kind of gives you more details on what's acceptable and what isn't. And then you place your pawns, trying to put them near flowers that are the same color. And if you get flowers of the same color next to your pawn, you get to gather all of those flowers of the same color in phase 1. And then after that, you just start picking up any other flowers that might not be the same color, but are the closest. That's where the handy dandy ruler comes in. Also, so this little part right here is so you can like sprinkle the flowers out on the mat when you start the game. And the first player, they have the color flower that they want to play with determined by shaking a flower out of the tube, and whatever color comes out, that's what the first player has to go for. Very creative. I just think this is so interesting. So why don't we do that? Okay. Maybe I should do a little. So your first player will have, the first one that came out was the greenish color here. And then after that, you'll it's like a giant, those bottles of grated cheese from like Kraft, you know? That's almost what it felt like just then. Like this is a giant piece of pizza that I was putting my cheese on. But there, isn't that neat? And then you put your pretty little metal pawns out there and you try to like put it between flowers that are the same color, and then you get to collect those everywhere you've put them out. I just think that's so awesome. So let's see, how many pawns do you have for each player? Let's check that. So 6 for each player for the first round. You'll be able to try to match those up. Now, I want a version of this game that's a giant pizza with toppings instead of flowers. That's such a great, and it's a great utilization here of making sure that everything has a purpose. And so now that the tube is used also for like determining who your first player is and helping spread them out on the mat, I think that's so great. It's not just there to hold the game, it's there to participate. That is everything that comes in the tube for Lacuna.
Hey you! Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on other gaming videos like these.